Hello and welcome to another episode of Forerunner Powering the Edge. I'm your host, and today we have a crucial topic on our hands: power reliability in edge data centers. In this episode, we'll explore why power reliability is so important for these facilities, especially as they become more integral to our data infrastructure. We'll dive into some of the common challenges that edge data centers face and share insights on how to mitigate these issues effectively. So fasten your seatbelts, because this is going to be an enlightening discussion that you won't want to miss. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is uptime in the context of edge data centers? Uptime refers to the amount of time that a system, in this case an edge data center, is operational and functional. It's essentially a measure of reliability, indicating how often the system is up and running compared to down and out of service. Now, this brings us to the crux of our discussion: power reliability. Edge data centers operate closer to end users to reduce latency and improve service quality. However, this proximity to users also comes with its own set of challenges, particularly when it comes to maintaining uninterrupted power flow. Urban infrastructure can sometimes be unpredictable, and environmental factors like weather conditions can pose significant risks. One of the biggest issues that edge data centers face is their reliance on traditional grid-first designs. These setups are typically connected to public power grids, which can be unstable and prone to outages. This grid dependency makes it incredibly difficult to ensure consistent uptime, especially in areas with less reliable power infrastructure. So, how do we address these challenges? That's what we'll be delving into next. We'll explore innovative strategies and solutions designed to enhance power reliability, ensuring that edge data centers can deliver optimal performance even in less than ideal conditions. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back. Now, let's dive into some of the core power risks that edge data centers face. First up, grid outages and voltage instability. As we mentioned earlier, many edge data centers rely heavily on public power grids, which can sometimes be unpredictable. Factors like severe weather, accidents, or even routine maintenance can lead to grid outages, disrupting the flow of electricity and causing potential downtime. Voltage instability can also wreak havoc on these systems. Fluctuations in voltage can damage or degrade sensitive equipment, leading to costly repairs and increased downtime. And next, let's talk about peak load spikes from dense compute. Edge data centers often support high-density compute environments, which can create significant spikes in power demand. These peak loads not only stress the power infrastructure but can also lead to overheating and other related issues. Managing these spikes effectively is crucial to maintaining both performance and reliability. Then there are power quality issues for sensitive equipment. Edge data centers house a variety of sensitive hardware that demands consistent, high-quality power. Poor power quality, characterized by things like harmonic distortion, voltage sags, and swells, can severely impact the performance and lifespan of this equipment. Ensuring stable power quality is critical for preventing disruptions and maintaining overall system health. Lastly, let's discuss the limitations of diesel generators and legacy UPS systems. Diesel generators are often used as a backup power source in edge data centers. However, they come with their own set of challenges, including fuel storage and maintenance requirements. Similarly, legacy uninterruptible power supply systems may not be capable of supporting the high power demands of modern edge data centers. These older systems often struggle with scaling and may not provide the seamless transition needed during a power outage. So, what can be done to mitigate these risks? Stay tuned, as we'll be covering innovative solutions and strategies in just a bit. You're listening to Forerunner, Powering the Edge, and we'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back to Forerunner, Powering the Edge. I'm your host, and thanks for staying with us as we dive deeper into how edge data centers are designed for reliability. So far, we've identified some of the critical power risks that these facilities face. Now, let's explore how to turn these challenges into opportunities for resilient design. First off, let's talk about redundancy. Redundant power paths and distribution systems are essential for maintaining uptime. These systems ensure that if one power source fails, another can instantly take over, minimizing downtime and maintaining service continuity. Think of it as having multiple lifelines. If one goes down, you've got several others to back you up. Another critical aspect is on-site generation versus grid dependence. Many edge data centers are moving towards on-site power generation solutions, such as solar panels or wind turbines. These renewable energy sources can significantly reduce reliance on public grids and provide a more stable and predictable power supply. This independence from the grid is particularly valuable in areas prone to outages. Battery storage and fast response systems also play a pivotal role in power reliability. Modern battery storage solutions can store excess energy generated during low-demand periods and release it during peak times or outages. Coupled with fast response systems which can instantaneously detect and react to power disruptions, these technologies offer a robust solution to grid instability and unpredictable power demands. Finally, let's touch on the importance of system design. Effective system design is the backbone of reliable edge data centers. This includes careful planning of power distribution systems, integrating advanced monitoring tools, and regularly updating infrastructure to adapt to evolving power requirements. It's not just about having the right components, but how they're orchestrated to work seamlessly together. Ensuring reliable power in edge data centers is no small feat. It requires a blend of advanced technology, strategic planning, and proactive management. But with the right design and tools, these facilities can achieve impressive levels of uptime and performance, even in the face of significant challenges. Well, that's all for today's episode. Thanks for tuning in to Forerunner, Powering the Edge. If you want more information or access to the articles mentioned in today's show, check out the show notes. I'm your host, and we'll catch you next time. Now, let's take a closer look at microgrids and hybrid power systems, two innovative solutions playing a crucial role in enhancing power reliability for edge data centers. Starting with microgrids, these are essentially localized power grids that can operate independently from the larger public grid. By connecting various energy sources within a confined area, microgrids provide a flexible and resilient power solution. One of the standout features of microgrids is their ability to isolate facilities from standard grid failures. This is often referred to as islanding, where the microgrid automatically disconnects from the public grid during outages or instability, ensuring continuous power to the connected facilities. This capability is especially valuable for edge data centers, which require constant power to support critical operations and services. Moving on to hybrid power systems, these setups typically combine solar energy, battery storage, and long-duration backup solutions like fuel cells. By integrating multiple power sources, hybrid systems offer the dual benefits of sustainability and reliability. Solar panels harness renewable energy, battery storage retains excess energy for peak demand times, and long-duration backups provide energy resilience during extended outages. The combination of these elements ensures that power supply remains consistent and environmentally friendly. Compared to traditional backup-only approaches, microgrids and hybrid systems offer a more comprehensive solution to power reliability. While backup generators kick in only during a power failure, microgrids and hybrid systems work constantly to manage and optimize power distribution, reducing the reliance on backup solutions. In summary, microgrids and hybrid power systems are game changers for edge data centers, offering innovative ways to achieve sustainable and reliable power. Their ability to provide consistent power even during grid failures sets them apart from more conventional methods. This strategic approach to power management ensures that edge data centers can continue to meet the growing demands of today's digital landscape. Welcome back to Forerunner, Powering the Edge. I'm your host, and now we're moving on to a critical aspect of maintaining uptime, load management, and peak demand control. Let's first talk about the threats posed by peak demand to uptime. When an edge data center experiences peak demand, it puts immense pressure on the power infrastructure. The sudden surge in power requirements can overwhelm the system, leading to potential failures and downtime. This is especially concerning in urban areas where the power grids can be unpredictable and less reliable. So, managing these peak demands is crucial for maintaining uptime. But how do we do that? One effective technique is load smoothing and predictive management. Load smoothing helps in distributing the power load evenly over time, reducing the chances of sudden spikes. Predictive management, on the other hand, utilizes data analytics to foresee potential peak times and prepares the system to handle the extra load. This two-pronged approach not only enhances the reliability of the power system, but also extends the life of the equipment by preventing wear and tear caused by power surges. And this brings us to the game changer in this domain, AI-driven load balancing. Artificial intelligence can analyze vast amounts of data in real time, making it possible to dynamically adjust the power distribution according to the demand. This ensures that the load is balanced across the entire network, preventing any individual component from being overburdened. By doing so, AI-driven load balancing significantly stabilizes operations, reduces the risk of downtime, and enhances the overall efficiency of the data center. In summary, managing peak demand is crucial for maintaining uptime in edge data centers. Techniques like load smoothing, predictive management, and AI-driven load balancing can help in achieving this goal. These strategies not only protect against sudden power surges, but also ensure a stable and efficient operation. That's all for this segment. Stay tuned as we continue to explore more aspects of power reliability in edge data centers. Check out the show notes for any links or articles mentioned in today's episode. I'm your host, and this is Forerunner Powering the Edge. We'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back to Forerunner Powering the Edge. I'm your host, and in this segment, we'll address some common mistakes and misconceptions that can impact power reliability in edge data centers. First up is over-reliance on generators. Generators are a staple for backup power, but this dependence is a double-edged sword. Generators are susceptible to mechanical failure, fuel supply issues, and maintenance challenges. Relying too heavily on them could leave you vulnerable during critical moments. It's more effective to combine generators with other solutions like battery storage and renewable energy sources to create a more resilient power setup. Next, let's tackle the misconception of treating cost and reliability as separate issues. Many think that improving power reliability will inevitably lead to higher costs. But this isn't necessarily true. Efficient system design, advanced monitoring tools, and proactive maintenance can enhance reliability without breaking the bank. In fact, focusing on reliability from the get-go can save costs in the long run by reducing downtime and minimizing repair expenses. Lastly, there's the pitfall of overbuilding instead of designing for flexibility. It's easy to think that more infrastructure will solve power reliability issues, but often this leads to underutilized resources and higher operational costs. Instead, design for flexibility. Implement scalable power solutions that can adapt to changing demands and conditions. This approach provides both reliability and cost efficiency. So there you have it. 3 common mistakes and misconceptions in power reliability for edge data centers. Addressing these can significantly improve both performance and cost efficiency, setting the stage for a more resilient and reliable operation. This is Forerunner Powering the Edge. Stay tuned as we continue to delve deeper into maintaining power reliability in edge data centers. Check out the show notes for any links or articles mentioned in today's episode. We'll be right back after this short break. We've covered a lot of ground in today's episode of Forerunner Powering the Edge. From understanding the importance of uptime in edge data centers to exploring the critical power risks and how to mitigate them, we've delved deep into the nitty-gritty of power reliability. We discussed the challenges posed by grid outages, peak load spikes, and power quality issues, as well as the limitations of traditional backup systems like diesel generators and legacy UPS systems. We then moved on to innovative strategies like redundancy, on-site generation, battery storage, and advanced system design that can help ensure reliable power. And let's not forget the game-changing roles of microgrids and hybrid power systems in providing constant and resilient power supply. In our final segments, we looked at managing load peaks with techniques such as load smoothing, predictive management, and AI-driven load balancing. We also tackled some common mistakes like over-reliance on generators and the misconception that reliability always comes at a high cost. Modern energy systems are indeed vital for the seamless operation of edge data centers, ensuring they can meet the growing demands of our digital world. For more information, be sure to check the show notes for links and further resources. This has been Forerunner, Powering the Edge. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.